Thanks for tuning in to the Charles Novell School of Music podcast, The Best Day Yet. Here you'll find tips, insight, and information to help your music and your ministry succeed. Whether you're a singer, a musician, or a songwriter, we want to help you where you are, but we also want to help you get to where you want to go. We believe that our talents are God's gift to us, but what we do with those are our gift back to God. Yesterday's information is important, but what we can learn today will make this the best day yet. The Charles Novell School of Music will be coming to Arkansas this fall, October 10th and 11th, for a Friday evening and all-day Saturday training opportunity. During the weekend, you can study voice, instrumentation, songwriting, performance, social media, and more. Private lessons are also available during the weekend, where once again you can study in your area of emphasis. CNS will also be coming to Cincinnati, Ohio this November 14th and 15th, once again for a Friday night and all-day Saturday training opportunity. CNS is the place to ask the right person the right question to get the right answer. We want to see you succeed in your music and in your ministry. You can find out more information and register for these events by visiting us at www.cnsmusic.com. We hope to see you there. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Charles Novell School of Music podcast, The Best Day Yet. I am Rob Novell, your host here for this podcast. Also, I have the amazing opportunity, privilege, but yet responsibility of being the director of the Charles Novell School of Music, which is a call that I embrace. I absolutely am passionate about the school. I love helping other people develop the gifts that God has given them. And so we do these podcasts, and we love putting out things that can help you, your music, and your ministry. So if you're new to this, be tuning in. Take your time to browse through the episodes that are already posted, and then follow us. That way you'll get alerts when we have new episodes come out, and you can continue watching, or not watching, but listening and being part of what we're doing here at CNS. Hey, you heard on the opener, we have in 2 weeks, we're going to be in Arkansas for a regional and evening shade, Arkansas. Y'all, it's worth coming just to figure out what in the world is evening shade, Arkansas. But no, we're really looking forward to being there. One of our guests that we had a while back, Landon Ferris, we're going to be with his family there in evening shade, Arkansas, and really looking forward to that. It'll be myself, Pastor John Groves, and Tim Owens will be our faculty or our staff at this next regional event. There is still time to get registered for that. Our weekend sessions are only $125 for the entire weekend. That's Friday night, all day Saturday worth of training. We would love to see you there. You can register at www.cnsmusic.com. Okay, today's just going to be a fun little episode. May not be real terribly long. We are simply recapping what happened last week in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and that was none other than the National Quartet Convention. You all, next to the CNS week, which is hands down my favorite week of the year, but very close in second place would be the week that is the National Quartet Convention. I was talking with someone a week or so ago and realized the first NQC I remember attending was 1973. Now, I was 4, so I remember that one. My mom has since told me that I was at earlier NQCs, but that's the first one I remember. But basically, you all, I have been attending NQC my entire life. I remember Memphis, Nashville, Louisville, and now Pigeon Forge. And each one in my memory has a special moment, a special place, a special little bit of history involved. But I believe 12 years now, the Quartet Convention has been taking place at the LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And in this season of NQC, I absolutely love the location in Pigeon Forge. Two reasons. Number one, it's only 3.5 hours from my house, so a little selfish there. It's just easy to get to. And then secondarily, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Gatlinburg, absolutely one of my favorite places in our country. I absolutely love being there. If you were at NQC, you know what an amazing week it was. If you weren't there, again, we're just going to recap a little bit. If you don't know what NQC is, listen, it is 1 week set aside out of the year that all the groups, all the artists, soloists, trios, quartets, duets are all together under one roof. There are concerts that take place every night from like 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock each evening, full of main stage artists like Triumphant and Greater Vision and let's see, Gold City and the Inspirations and the Hoppers and Endless Highway, just all the groups that you know and love. They're together under one roof for the entire week. And selfishly for me, Southern Gospel is a fraternity type of figure in my life. So NQC Week gives me an opportunity to be around some near and dear friends, people that I love and respect, allows me to be with them and just get to visit at times. I love the fellowship aspect of NQC. Again, just getting to see people that you may only see once or twice a year. So I enjoy that side of things. Obviously, the music is a highlight of the week for me, and some great performances on the main stage this year. Now, absolutely, the highlight on main stage for me this year was the Down East Boys debuted their brand new Christmas project that was done in Ireland. And man, their booth was set up so appropriately with the release of this Christmas project, and there was excitement about it, and they delivered. They took main stage one night and debuted music from this new album, and literally I left there that night and I think they already put me in the Christmas spirit, in the mood for Christmas, and I don't think I'll come down. I love Christmas. I love Christmas music. This thing is incredibly produced. If you haven't heard it, it's out. So go download it, stream it. If they're anywhere near you, show up, get you a copy of this brand new project. So a lot of great things happened on the main stage, but that hands down was my highlight of the week from the main stage. So other things that take place during NQC, I am on the SGMA, the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame board, and Tuesday every year, the new class of inductees are inducted into the Hall of Fame. That takes place every Tuesday during NQC in the afternoon, and this year's class was phenomenal, and the entire program was great from start to finish. It's about a 2-hour program. The inductees, their speeches, but then other artists that performed during the induction ceremony. It was an amazing day. This year's class, the class of 2025 for the SGMA, Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame and Museum, was Jimmy Swaggart, Nick Bruno, Dwayne Allen, Gary McSpadden, and Jeanette Cook. It was just a great class, well deserved for each and every one of these. It was sad that with the Pastor Swaggart's passing recently that he wasn't able to be there, but his family was there. Pastor Donnie accepted and spoke on the family's behalf, and it it was really, really neat knowing, my entire life, there's just been Jimmy Swaggart, his music and his ministry, his preaching. And so it was really neat to see him inducted into the Hall of Fame. And Gary McSpadden was another just great one. All of the different groups that I remember him being involved. I guess the first from my memory would be the Imperials, but then there was the whole Gaither trio and then Gaither vocal band side of what he did. But a phenomenal singer and great communicator with a song. And that's as important. Y'all, good songs are vitally important, but if you cannot connect that song and communicate that song to the audience, you're missing out. So Gary was great in that aspect, and so it was neat to see him. Nick Bruno just had been a hero of mine all these years. Just an incredible man, an incredible talent, and it was well deserving to see Nick get inducted into the Hall of Fame and to hear his speech during the ceremony. Jeanette Cook was great. Her whole family was there. But then probably the highlight, and it was super, super neat, Dwayne Allen of the Oak Ridge Boys was inducted. He was the last inductee that day, and was just really, really neat with his history in music. Started in gospel music, went to country music. The Oaks have been back to doing and performing gospel music as well, probably the last 15 years or at least, maybe 20 now. But it was just, again, another well-deserved honor to see Dwayne Allen inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, I mentioned there were performances that took place during the show, and those were great. Absolutely, the highlight of that 2-hour show was Dino himself took the stage and played the piano at NQC, and it was absolutely beautiful. He played a medley as he only can do, and it was just so neat to see him there at the National Quartet Convention this year. So that was a highlight for me on Tuesday. Then the Fan Awards, the Singing News Fan Awards took place on Wednesday and moved back to Wednesday, and just a great show. Now, total sweep by that little up-and-coming group out of Bryson City, the Inspirations. Just phenomenal. They took they took quartet, they took individual parts, lead, baritone, bass, and tenor, as well as Luke Vaught won the Instrumentalist of the Year. It was just an incredible showing out of them. And if you've not seen the Inspirations, high energy, y'all. And if you like singing and no talking, then go take yourself to an Inspiration concert. I went and saw them a couple years ago, and I kid you not, they did 11 songs before they said a word. They sang, and what we do, that is so neat and refreshing to hear a group again with such energy and passion about what they do. So great day for them. But well, there is my bedtime reminder that just went off on my phone. So I'm going to go to bed now. No, I kid. All right. So that was Wednesday. Just great experience there. Now, the highlight of the week for me takes place in the mornings from 9:30 to 11:30, and there are morning artist showcases for up and coming soloists, trios, quartets, various groups. And I love being back there listening to this up and coming talent. Number one, we hear a lot of great talent, but listen, we have church back there. The people coming in to watch, there's probably 400 or 500 people there each day. The room is packed, and again, the music is great, but the spirit within the room, the anointing, just the worship that takes place is great. Now, CNS, we're plugged in to those artist showcases. We have we play a promotional video for CNS in the middle of that showcase. I get to come up on stage each day and plug the school and give a little introduction about who we are, what we do, how we can help artists with their music and their ministries. I emceed 2 days of those showcase this past week, and love being back there, getting to meet those artists, because that's really who CNS is for. We can help them. CNS is the place to ask the right person the right question to get the right answer, and we have a staff assembled together and guest artists that come in for the week that you all are second to none, and they are here to help you with your music and to help you with your ministry. So being back there amongst those artists that are looking to kind of maybe be noticed, be recognized, the way it works, there are like 16 to 18 artists each day, and one of those gets selected each morning to sing on the main stage that evening during the evening concert in the main hall. And so hard decision each day. Luckily, I'm not a judge. I don't have to be part of that, because there was a couple of days it was out of those 16 to 18, 10 of them deserved and could have been chosen to go to the main stage. And so it's competitive, but it's not. But within that competitive side, man, it is stiff, it is tight, it is hard. There are great groups and soloists that take place in that every day. Now, a neat side thing with CNS's involvement is this. We listen all week. I'm there. I have other staff members there. And at the end of the week, we award 3 scholarships. This past week, we gave out 3 scholarships to CNS 26, to artists that weren't selected to go to the main stage. But number one, we feel like they need some type of recognition out of the week. But number two, we believe that CNS will be a good fit for them. Again, for my staff and for my guests, to help them fine tune what it is that they do for the Lord. Again, at CNS, we believe that our talents are God's gift to us. But what we do with those gifts, that are those talents, that's our gift back unto the Lord. And we believe in effective ministry is a polished ministry. So we want to help these groups develop the talents that God has given them and further what they do for the Lord with excellence, so we can make it that much harder on our enemy, on that ugly devil. We want to give him a hard time. So we give out 3 scholarships, and the recipients this year, there was a group out of Texas, the Hootens, a father and 2 sons, and just an amazing group. So they were one, and then Gracetown was one, a ladies trio, phenomenal group, and then Amber Kastner was the other. And we're super excited. I've not really even got to talk with all of them yet. But I will be connecting with them. I've talked to 2 out of the 3. So if you're hearing this and you're one of those that I haven't talked to, guess what? I'm going to be calling you or reaching out to you, finding out how to get in touch with you and offer you that scholarship to CNS 26. So those morning seminars, if you've never been to an NQC, plan on, number 1, getting to NQC next year. Number 2, 9:30 to 11:30 each and every day are these artist showcases, and they are free and open to the public, no ticket required. They take place back in the food court area of the LeConte Center. It's a large room that holds a bunch of people, and we literally have church back there each morning. So make plans now to be at NQC next year, but also plan on specifically getting there at 9:30 in the morning and being part of these showcases. Okay. So some of the other neat things that happen at CNS is we get to talk to a lot of new prospective students. And it's probably my favorite part. We set up a booth. We're easy to find. You come in the main doors of the LeConte Center, and we're right there. There are 3 booths kind of on that first little wall, and we're the one right in the middle. And we love our location because we get to meet again and talk to a lot of people. We had all of our CNS teaching books and audio, vocal CDs, and all of our stuff that we sell and have within our CNS teaching series. We had that available, and we were able to put a lot of that information into a lot of hands this week. And that's exciting to me because through our books, we are able to help people, their music, their ministries, even outside of, say, CNS in the summer or one of our weekend regional stops that we do throughout the year. So I absolutely love being able to talk to those people and, again, share my heartbeat, my passion for what it is that God has called us to do at CNS. CNS, you all, is a ministry. This, first and foremost, we do this unto the Lord to help you do what you do unto the Lord at the best possible place in this season of your music and your ministry. So getting to meet all those people, we literally registered and signed people up there at our booth this past week. That's always exciting, but we talked to more potential prospective students to attend CNS 26 than we have talked to it at previous NQCs. So always enjoy that. Now, absolutely on the social side of things, my absolute favorite part of the week is this. We get to see so many of our CNS students during the week. Let me back up because I can't believe I forgot this. The morning artist showcases. We had 11 or 12 of our CNS students participate in those morning not seminar showcases. That's the S word I'm looking for. We had 11, 12 students participate in those morning showcases, and that is such a proud moment for me to sit back and watch our students take that stage. And then we even had we had students on the main stage involved in some things this past week that was really, really exciting. Again, growing up, all I wanted to do was be in a group and make main stage at NQC, and that happened for me. I'm thankful and blessed that God fulfilled some of my dreams and heart's desires to use my music to serve Him on that level and on that platform. But even, listen, as exciting as those years were for me, and even now getting, to set in and fill in with a group and take main stage at NQC, it's exciting and I love that. However, it doesn't come close to comparing to the excitement that I get watching our students get these opportunities now to chase those dreams, to try to move their ministry to areas, levels, platforms where God can use them on a bigger, broader level. So it's super, super exciting for me to sit back, watch all this come into to focus and take place during the week at NQC. It makes me feel like a proud papa. So watching our students, old, young, all of them that were part of the week, just sit there smiling from ear to ear. And it was couple times I got pretty emotional knowing maybe the path that it took one or two of those to get to that place. It was just super exciting for me to watch God open that door for them. So absolutely love that aspect of the week, seeing our students involved, but getting to visit and see them during the week. They come by the booth. We have fun. We at CNS, again, this is ministry for us, but at the same time, we enjoy having fun with what we do. And one of the groups that performed in the artist showcase was the Kirshner family out of Waco, Texas. And if you know, you know. At CNS, we have this thing called the Top Banana Awards. And y'all, I just got done telling you about the inspirations like winning everything at NQC25 Singing News Fan Awards. But let me, if they're listening, I'm sorry to tell you this, guys. However, those awards mean nothing when you stack it up against a CNS Top Banana Award. So the Kirshner family, I purposely brought a box full of top bananas to give to them, regardless of the outcome of their day and their participation in the NQC Morning Artist Showcase. So at the end of the day, I told them to make sure later that day, that evening, during the evening events, that they stopped by the CNS booth because I had something for them. So we got to present them all top bananas right there in the middle of the LeConte Center. And if I had a drum, it would have been a loud drum roll. But again, listen, we just love to have fun. So I love the week getting to interact with all of our students and seeing them, getting to visit with them, and just getting to see them. It's a couple months since we had CNS. We'll see some of them next month, or actually a couple weeks, at our Arkansas regional event. And then we have one following that the next month, November 14th and 15th in Cincinnati, Ohio. Again, we'll get to see a lot of our students there, but it's such a great place and time to visit with them. Landon, I mentioned earlier, Landon this was the first NQC that Landon Ferris got to attend, and it was just fun having him around. The next thing, and probably the big thing, is I love getting to fellowship with our staff at CNS that attend CNS. Between our staff, probably close to half of our staff was there this year, and we took one of the night, Tuesday or Wednesday, I forget, they all run together, but we invited Joseph Reed with Singing News Radio, who is on our staff. We invited him and Landon and Katrina Ferris, and a friend of mine, Scott Weaver, was there that day. We got to invite them, we invited them over to our condo. My mom, my wife, Jen, were with me all week. Absolutely loved having them with me for the entire week again this year. And so it is easier for us to get a condo for the week than to get a couple motel rooms. So that also enables us to have some people over after the concerts end in the evening and just fellowship and have some fun. Hey everybody, Rob Novell with the Charles Novell School of Music. CNS 26 is already off and rolling. Will take place June 21st through the 27th at Bethel University in McKenzie, Tennessee. Registration opened August the 4th, and we're waiting on you. CNS is a place where you can develop your life, your music, and your ministry. Make plans now, save the dates, and join us for CNS 26. So many highlights from the week and so many things to talk about and to share with you today. So just kind of wanted to come in and give the week a recap. Seeing our students, seeing them excel and walk through the doors that God opens for them during the week, seeing our staff, getting to visit with them, getting to see a lot of our special guests that come in each year, and confirming some of their involvement with us at the summer session. So some announcements to be coming soon. We're going to actually start advertising our staff for CNS 26, and going to be really excited to share some of our staff and special guests and evening concert artists already that we're scheduling that will be with us. So listen, again, if you've never attended a CNS, yes, please come to CNS. We want you at CNS, but that's not the plug I'm giving. Today we're talking the NQC. If you've never attended the National Quartet Convention, make plans now to be with us. I don't know the exact dates, but it's generally that same kind of last week of September each year there in Pigeon Forge. Listen, there is so much to do under the roof of NQC from the morning till late, like literally from 8 in the morning till 11 at night. There is stuff going on under that roof. But here's the thing, Pigeon Forge, there's so much going on, so much for you to do. There's no way that you can get bored. So make plans now, bring your family, be part of NQC NQC25 taking place again next fall in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Listen, I promise you, if you come to NQC next year and you walk by my booth, you know what, you're gonna look at me and say, Robbie, you were right. I attended NQC, and you know what? It made today be the best day yet. Y'all be blessed. Thanks for listening to the Charles Novell School of Music podcast, The Best Day Yet. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under the name the Charles Novell School of Music. And for more information on CNS and our upcoming events, like our online school, our weekend regional sessions, our creative coaching, and our pastor's retreat, you can visit us at our website at www.cnsmusic.com. As you've listened to this episode, we hope that you've gained some information that you can apply to your music and to your ministry to make today the best day yet.